I'm Japheth Doe with Battle Arms, and I'm here to talk about some of the new products and things that we have here at SHOT Show 2018. Obviously, our very, very big showcase product is our Paratrooper and our Tanker. So I'll bring out our Paratrooper here. Now this is built off of our monolithic PDW lower receiver. They're chambered in 300 blackout, but we also can make them in a 223 wild up to a 10.5-inch barrel. We're also working on a pistol version. That's should be in the works, come down the pipeline probably just a little bit later, probably around spring this year. Right now they are an SBR. In the 300 blackout, one of the cool things, so you'll notice this one's using an A2 flash hider. We actually tuned this specifically to be able to run super and subsonic ammo, at least the majority of subsonic ammo, without a suppressor and without any type of adjustable gas system. If you want to add a suppressor later, you absolutely can, and you don't have to worry about it being overgassed. That was one of the design philosophies when we started working on our 300 and our PDW platform that a lot of people haven't been able to perfect. So we actually got that formula worked out on these. So the difference between the Paratrooper and the Tanker, the Paratrooper's got fully ambidextrous controls. So you got our short throw combat safety, bolt release, and magazine release on the left-hand side. Also comes with our enhanced bolt catch. Of course, our 7.5-inch 300 blackout barrel. It's nitride treated. These are a 1-in-8 twist. Very, very soft, soft recoil impulse. And the Tanker, put that one down. The Tanker is built using our BAD 5.56 lightweight lower, and it uses the bolt-on version of our PDW stock. Main difference there is it just doesn't have the ambidextrous bolt release, but you still have the ambidextrous safety selector, our enhanced modular magazine release. This one's actually chambered in 223 wild, like I said, so we can do 223 or 300 blackout. One of the advantages to this one is if you ever wanted to change the stock or put something else on, you could. But as a package, it does come with our subcompact PDW stock system. Moving down the line, the next announcement we have, and we've been getting questions about this one for a while, for the last few years. When we first started working with Bentwood Gunsmithing on the OIP, or the ounces is pounds, we were really, really exclusive on those. We only built 100 rifles, and we've been taking it to the show ever since, and we've always been asked, when are you going to make more? When are you going to make more? Well, we finally are making more. So this is our Generation 2. The original OIP weighed 3.92 pounds, unloaded and without an optic. This one weighs 3.8 with the optic. So this one's featuring our Bad Light optics mount. This one's got a Trigicon MRO on it. We've got a slightly different barrel from the original OIP. This one is a pencil profile, 14.5-inch with a pinned and welded muzzle brake. But one of the things we're looking at doing is also doing a 16-inch version with the brake actually formed into the barrel. So that way you don't have to worry about pinning and welding. It's just going to be all one piece. We can also reduce a little bit more of the weight there. This one's also going to have, it's got our lightweight safety, titanium carrier, our titanium takedown and pivot pins, obviously minimalist style stock. Everything on this rifle is purpose built to get that weight down as low as possible, but also make it shoot very, very flat and have as low of a recoil impulse as possible. So this is actually a 5.56 NATO chambered barrel that you can shoot full powered 5.56 out of, but the actual felt recoil impulse is like a 10.22. So we did a little bit of magic with the buffer, and with the combination of a specially tuned gas port and titanium carrier, it reduces that reciprocating mass to where you can use full power loads without having the rifle jump and buck around on you, so you can stay on target for quick rapid follow-up shots, but also not get punched in the shoulder for having too lightweight of a rifle. Right now we're kind of looking as far as MSRP on these. It's going to be between $2,750 and $2,800, which is right around where the original OIP was, and those will ship with an optic. We're not sure if we're going to do it with the MRO, or the original one came with an aim point, so we're still looking between those two options. But pretty much what you see is for the most part how the rifle is going to look, and then next up, and this is something we're really excited about because we've been working on this now for the last couple of years, our own charging handle. And one of the things that's different about this charging handle versus others, so obviously we've got a large charging handle head, but this one does not utilize roll pins, and it's set up for ambidextrous single-handed charging all the time. So the main difference here is instead of having roll pins or a single lever that's pivoting the claw outwards as you charge, instead all of the force is actually put on the entire and distributed across the entire head of the charging handle itself. So when you come in to charge it from one side, let's say you're a right-handed shooter, so you're pulling with your left, it slides out to one side. If you're a left-handed shooter, you're charging it with your right hand, it slides it out to the right, but all of that force is absorbed in the entire head of the charging handle. We've also done a large size head because if you're running optics, this is wide enough and broad enough to get around that objective bell, so you can still do a one-handed charge, even with a larger objective lens on your optics. So we're looking, we'll probably have these coming out first quarter of this year. So this is our very first prototype. It's straight off of the CNC machine, very fresh. So look for them in black, but we're probably going to have other color options available since we also do our own in-house Cerakote. One of the nice things about this, because it doesn't use roll pins, it's also a lot more Cerakote friendly as far as being able to take it apart and put it back together. So look forward to these. MSRP on these, we're looking probably under $100. So going to be kind of, pretty competitive with a lot of the other options that are currently out there. If people want to know more about our product, you can always visit us, of course, on our website, battlearmsdevelopment.com. They can also check us out on YouTube for tutorial videos, different product announcements at Battle Arms TV. And you can also check us out on our Instagram and Facebook as always. A couple other minor things we do have coming down the pipe that we just we didn't have quite ready for the show. We are going to have a dedicated 9mm Glock Lower. We're just finishing up that very first prototype. Of course, we've got our 9mm buffer for our vert stock, and that recoil system is also adaptable to standard recoil systems. So if you've got, let's say you've got a 9mm pistol caliber carbine that's beating you up a little too much because that recoil impulse from those blowbacks is really heavy, our 9mm vert system mitigates and reduces that to where they're a very comfortable shooter, and they're inexpensive to shoot because, again, 9mm ammo, you can get a lot of it for really cheap. So we're definitely looking in that pistol caliber market. Looking forward to that, so look forward to those probably also around the first quarter of this year. And we are also coming out with a 308 receiver and receiver set and handguard. So we currently have barrels available. Those are available on our website. And so we should have our upper and lower receiver, handguard, bolt carrier, and bolt. And when we do the barrels, we're actually going to sell those with a matching bolt, so you don't have to worry about headspace issues.
Very good, thank you.
Absolutely.
Calibers is a very easy system.
You want me on incidental businessmen? Lights, where the light blades are.
Share with you.
Dogs, Hey guys.